Hi, Tim here. Today I'm going to show you a video of the stihl chainsaw and weed eater. As far as getting them going after been sitting around for like a lot of years. And so, you know, when they sit around like that, you try to start them up. Of course, they won't start. So I'm going to show you what I did to get these things, both of them running. And the chainsaw is a little easier than the weed eater, but finally got it going too. It's a little smoky. I'm going to have to fool around with the mixture a little bit on it, but it runs, and so hopefully you'll get something out of this this video. Thanks. All right, so here's a stihl chainsaw, and this is the weed eater. Stihl's a 29 Super, and the weed eater's a 55. Both when they were running were good tools. Hang on a second, microphone cord. I hate that thing. I need to get a remote. Anyway, so I'll show you. I got the chainsaw running pretty good. Put the choke on. So cleaning and sharpening the chain, put some oil, new fuel in it. Fuel filter was still good. I just cleaned it out, cleaned the carburetor, cleaned the points, magneto in the contacts, the magnetic contacts, and like I said, I cleaned the carburetor and got a new fuel filter for the weed eater. So we'll start putting this weed eater back together. So here's the magnets. All I did is use some sandpaper on them. Fine sandpaper, and it worked good. And then you just wipe it off. And the rotor, just use the wire brush for that. Cleaned it up. Used carburetor cleaner. Carburetor, I took the bottom part off and the top part off. Took the gaskets off. Got in there and sprayed over it. I didn't take this gasket off here. This is the one that goes between the engine and the carb, but it still looks like it's still going to work. And if it starts running funky or something, I'll go ahead and replace it. I can make my own gaskets. I got a sheet of it, so I'm only going to worry about it if I have to. So the ball, it looks like it's had better days, but if it doesn't leak, I ain't going to worry about it. But I saw one yesterday that I can replace it with up at Home Depot. They have 3 or 4 different sizes, you know, so no biggie for now. I just want to see if this thing start running. So we'll go ahead and put the magneto back on there, and kind of helps to raise it up here so you can see what we're doing here. And there we go, just like that. So I got some magazine cover, and what I did is I put 2 of them together, and got a little micrometer here, and got it set for yeah. 10 thou, 1/100th, for those of you that go by hundredths. So that's ready to go. So you put 2 of them together, get the magnets set over here so they're close. Put the paper in there, and the magnets will hold this up in place, just like that. Yep. And let's see, there's 2 of these. One has the other connector contact on it, and that goes up here. There we go. And the other one right here, and that. Yeah, don't tighten down one of them before the other one, so just snug them both down first. And then tighten them. And there we go. And then just kind of move this with the paper. Get the paper out of there. Okay. And then kind of back and forth. You can see, yep, it's set pretty good. Yep. Okay. And the spark plug, I did clean it. Same thing, I just used a sandpaper to clean all the carbon off the spark plug, and then in between the contacts and all that, and then tighten this back down. That's good to go. Spark plug back on. These contacts, when you take them apart, it helps take a picture of it on your cell phone, so you make sure you put them back exactly the same way. This one goes up here. So let's get the carburetor on there first. Okay, get this up around. This comes around the back. Okay. And this comes down, the pin goes in here. Yep, and then this hooks up down here on the lever. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now pick this apart. Okay, this goes on like that. It's an 8mm socket, by the way. Just barely fits in there. All right. Being finicky. Let's see if I get my fingers started here. There we go. Okay, that's good. And then let's get the new carburetor filter. I mean the fuel tank filter. Goes on this end. Okay, then that goes in the tank, right in here. And there we go. Okay. It goes on these rubber cups. Just like that. And one goes in there. Okay. Okay, well, I put the wrong bolt in. It's these with the round heads. At least I got it started. Another round one. Put that on the tip. There we go. Okay. The other round one. Okay. Good. Okay. Now let's see what's next. Oh yeah. Put the filter in. Get the crap off of there. Okay. All right. This kind of goes on there like that. Close the door. Yeah. Let's try this piece first. This piece I thought goes here. Well, it does, but I believe this slips onto the cutter, and then it goes in through here, all the way through on the cutter. It fits over the tube, and then this comes back, and when it gets back here against this stop right there, that's where it stops. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to get the cutter too far up, because if you do, it won't turn. At least I think. I don't know. We'll try it. So we'll put this together now. This just kind of sits over the top, snaps in, just like that, and then flip her over. You got several screws that go in.